Hello, welcome to Cooking with Emily, where Emily pretends like she knows how to cook. Today we're making a white wine sauce to go with my gnocchi, and it's gonna go well, I can already tell. As you can see, I have already put some globs of butter in the pan. So right now we're just cooking butter. This is step one. It doesn't matter what amount of butter you put in. As long as you melt some butter. Because you have no idea what order these ingredients should go in, or what ingredients to use at all, next you're going to take some minced garlic and you're just going to throw it in there a little bit. It's not coming out of the jar, and that's when you just barehand it, you know? As you can see, our gnocchi water is starting to boil. So you just take a handful of gnocchis that you put in a plastic bag and you throw them in and try not to get splashed by boiling water, like I just did. Ow. While you were doing that, your garlic started cooking more than you wanted it to. So you're going to take this fancy cooking tool. It's fancy because it's flat and square and it makes you feel like a chef. And you're just gonna, I'm really good at recording things, you're just gonna move it around. That looks right. You use the same utensil for stirring the gnocchi. That's important. Now that this is sizzling more than you thought it was going to, you are going to grab some chicken broth that you've opened very gracefully because it's actually chicken noodle soup and you want to save it for when you want soup. And it's not big enough to come out. I'll be back. So you got some chicken broth out, and only one noodle accidentally got in, so that's pretty good for you. It's sizzling a lot, even though I have it on low. I'm gonna try to get this noodle out now, okay? Some of your garlic has started to burn, probably. So this is a good time to add your white wine. I think you're supposed to use cooking wine, but I don't have that, I just have drinking wine. I assume that even if it's 10 seconds later, once you get some nice bubbles appearing in there, that it's time to just get fancy. So you're gonna use some chopped onion, a dash of garlic powder, that's a dash for me. And some Italian seasoning, because that sounds right. Sometimes your gnocchi is gonna start floating at an inconvenient time, but you have to go to that right away, because gnocchi doesn't care if you're busy and you do everything on gnocchi's terms. Now it's time to add your final ingredient. So you're gonna take this, and you're gonna take this, and you're gonna grate it over the pan. And no recipe in the world calls for you to add Parmesan to white wine sauce, but I think that they're wrong. Because I need both hands for grating cheese, you weren't able to just see that professional, wonderful grating I just did. But now there's cheese in it. And it's probably not going to melt in there. It's probably just going to keep existing like cheese. But that's okay, because we accept cheese the way it is. So now you're going to not pay attention and ignore all the things that you have to clean up, and you're just going to come over here and grab a plate. In the culinary industry, this next step is going to be called plating your food. It sounds fancy. It's not going to turn out fancy. You take your gnocchi and you dump it on the plate, except it won't come out. So I need to go get my fancy spatula. The gnocchi is out of the pot now with only a little bit of damage done. So, and then you do this. And that seems correct. It should definitely be that watery. Thank you for cooking with me. I'm probably gonna put more cheese on it. I don't know why that sausage is out. Okay, bye. Review time. It's not bad. It's not particularly good. But it's like pretty good for what I had to work with, which was absolutely no knowledge on cooking, going off of no recipe, and with the limited ingredients I have in my house. I'll see you back here next time. Bye.